Ashe, Ashe, what's up with y'all? Welcome to the House of Nagas, where we turn scales into feathers so we all can fly again. And demons into diamonds so we all can shine again. We're here to transmute what's looked down upon. A lot of clients like to come to me and ask me, I feel like black magic. What can I do? I feel like somebody put a hex on me. Black magic is only effective to the level of your own shadow work. Because no one can summon or bring energy upon you that you haven't already mastered within yourself. Yes, it can cause bumps and ripples, but as that energy shows up, it would be a face of your own self that you already have mastered, just like our own shadows. When it's not getting the knowledge or balance, it causes trouble. So when people are summoning or pulling or hexing, your desires and fears would be the only source that it can pull from. Black magic, there's no black magic, honestly, because all magic is manipulated energy with intention, and that set the direction. As magic is multi-layered, just like math have multiple different categories: addition, subtraction, algebra, chemistry. Same that equal equation. Same with magic. Magic is math to me, because the most simplest form of black magic is projection, judgment, ill thinking. People do that daily. People do that daily. And they are the first formulas of even creating a spell of harm or destruction on anyone. So the wrong use of magic and the wrong being unaware of magic is black magic. So anytime anybody feel black magic is upon them, go into silence and solitude and fast. You have to disconnect. As they will your desires and fears and wants will start be manipulated through whatever spell or hex. And just like somebody can use an element, your hair or anything like that, that can just be like chemistry or geometry, just a greater complex of magic. And it's really not know if nothing outside of you that's after you or doing anything to you. So basically, if someone have a piece of you, it's like we a body of water and they have a cup of this body of water. It's not connected to you, but as energy magnetized, it's like magnets. That cup, however they use that cup of water or the water they have of you, will be the magnet of energy that will ripple to you or ripple to your shadows of dormant state cells of self. As you are unaware of these formed dark parts of yourself, points they are pulling, you would feel like there's a demon or monster after you. So yes, we can go to get cleanses and spiritual blockages and things like that so we can avoid things like that, but you would never be at peace. You will always be in the warfare of things. So diving deep into yourself in the depths as you experience deaths to be reborn, because dormant states and cells of self will be activated and you will become a new form that comes with mastery. So magic, black magic, or magic period, is nothing but manipulated energy with intention. And the world is doing it daily. And it's really karma. And ones that do black magic, even the most simplest form, is stored in the stars, is stored in your cells. So when the stars spin back around of systems, it activate themselves that's stored in. Now they are rippling back to yourself. That's how karma works. Same as magic. The stars is working with the cells at the same time. These are cycles, timelines, and loops of realms, simulations. So if anyone ever do black magic or even using magic, because magic is nothing but manipulated energy with intent. So if anybody using it in not the correct way, they are doing black magic. Or they just using magic wrong, you feel me? Right. No one can summon anything upon you that you haven't already mastered. I remember somebody sent the entity after me or energy on me. They really sat down and did a spell. And that entity ended up wanting to work with me. That energy understood that other energies I done transmuted into diamonds. You feel me? Like, we're here to manage entity and catch them all like Pokemon. I'm a real live Super Saiyan. You feel me? Every battle, I glow. Every darkness I capture and face, I glow brighter. I'm not saying that the way someone uses magic can't affect you. Like I said, when they summoning things, they only summoning the forms of consciousness of quantum fields that only can move through certain organisms of frequencies. So if you're not eating clean and you're listening to foul things and all these different things that the energy they are calling upon can use the strings within you to pull. So that's why fasting, going into silence, solitude, is to disconnect, and you are able to see the patterns of the being or energy that's projecting or took the feed of whoever sent it. Because the less things it got to hide behind, the less faces, the less tools it got to use to manipulate situations. It's like trapping in the corner. And you can also find out where it came from. As everything is tagged through consciousness. Like I just said, the most simplest form of black magic or magic, wrong magic, use of magic, is projection, ill thinking, judgment. These are the first formulas to apply to any hex. Now they might use your name, they might use your birthday, they might use something of you. It's like tracking you, your address, name, birthday, it's like an address. Whatever show up to my door, I'm ready for smoke. Because I done did the shadow work. You feel me? The inner world make up the outer world. Same way you gonna rock in this outer world, same way you should be rocking in your own inner world. You got parasites and all that inside you, and somebody go do a candle spell on you or do something, them strings getting pulled because whatever energy that's within them, they calling upon and summoning upon that they would be owed dues to, because everything is an exchange. That puppeteer will pull the strings of your puppets until your puppets become puppeteers, and there's no strings to pull. I'm a puppeteer amongst puppeteers that use the world as puppets. You feel me? Like we talked about in our last vid. Everything have consciousness, elements, energies, forms of energies and codes. So yeah, you can go get cleansed and all that, washed up, use certain incense and things. But that's a forever battle. You feel me? That's a forever battle. You might get rid of that or break that hex. But the world is always projecting ill thinking. So that build up, that become a build up. Now you gotta go do that shit again. I'm not saying you should be clean and like can't cleanse and all that, but like when the fuck do we do? When do we be the quantum beings we are in these physical avatars? Instead of the physical avatars is who we are. Like I tell people, it's gonna come a day we gotta heal from healing. Nothing can pull at you, even if you're cleansed and someone got a spell or a hex on you, and you done did the shadow work. They're gonna pull at the things around you, and if your space dirty, then they're gonna have opportunity. And without even someone setting direction of this energy is already living spaces. You feel me? Everything looking to feed, everything looking to survive. So if someone using a certain form of energy, manipulating, offering with a direction of intention, there's already things that's waiting to feed that need to feed. So this nigga gonna feed me, they're gonna eat. Like you can't blame them. You gotta understand the whole reality is an exchange. We don't give the exchange back to the inner world, so things are starving. We build houses on into these lands and spirits that have been here way before us. And it's so important to do this, the depths of depths. You feel me? Because people don't even know what they're calling upon. Everybody talking about ancestors this, ancestors that, and haven't even stripped the faces of layers yet to see even what they're talking to. But my ancestors, my ancestors, my ancestors. These beings and these realms are more older than human. So anything can take they don't care about labels and faces. They're gonna show up whatever it need to be. Whatever you feel comfortable so they can feed. Like I am not going to keep being on my knees. I'm a warrior. Like I'm not going to keep begging and blaming the fucking devil. That motherfucker retired a long time ago. It's like everybody needs something to blame. Honestly. So any spell is only pulling at your own ill that already exists in you. You feel me? So yeah, there's elements and forms that can ripple the magnetized pull that been hexed on you. But like, how many times are we gonna stay in this repeated battle of my own energy honestly being used against me? Because I'm scared of darkness or shadows or entities or the devil. Like people are like, you know what the truth is? People are more scared of God than the motherfucking devil. Truthfully, they just want the devil to be to blame. You got to take this because at judgment, we all will be judged. It's God called that's making that judgment. That's who y'all really truly fear. Y'all not fearing this nigga. Y'all just need him to blame so y'all can try to Get clear of sins. Like, feel me? Like, there's no real all this shit. How we born in sin and Jesus died for our sins. And how we drinking the blood and body, that's black magic in its own self. And we niggas is doing that as a hobby. We born with sin and come out of blood. Like, that's black magic with an alchemy of love. Quantum beings that have fought, that have felt, you feel me? Like, so before anybody starts saying anything dark, people gotta look upon the souls. Cause when we judge and project, we only judging ourselves. And everything is recorded. They are the things that we face in hell. Even though I'm in the underworld, I still get heaven mail. Cause I take care of every angel, even the ones that never fell. But yeah, bro, like, this is where we at. We're stepping into a new realm. And the reason why we got to look past this ideology of fucking black magic, because you will hear people projecting. You will see the person that's projecting on you. Our consciousness are rising and raising. Like, we're coming out of new waters, like we just been baptized, nigga. Like, we're rising into new air, my nigga. The world been baptized, and we about to be clear. We're going into new waters of land, new air, new way to breathe, new way to see. And you don't understand, you're gonna get picked off. You still gonna be blaming things and playing victim. I'm from the Black Seas, so I gotta use energy to see. So for anybody to do a spell on you, they only can the energy as entity. That entity only can pull that string just already operating your ring. And even if it's not a part of your systems of things, then it's time to face a new being. As we catch them like Pokemon, they become a part of your family and tribe. A lot of people need, listen, a lot of fucking people need y'all to stay in the battles with the devil. A lot of people need y'all to have demons and entities and believe there's hex and spells and there is no other way to escape hell. But life is a double-sided fucking coin, heads and tails. God and the devil. Just like we know our higher selves, we should master the lower ones too. The dormant of dormants. You feel me? So it's like, if everybody bring the devil home and everybody master their own devils, then we could be a full coin. Listen, I be trying to write down shit and come here and talk to y'all. Like, when I start talking in frames, it's like I'm seeing things, I'm channeling, I really can't, like, everything go blank when I'm trying to remember what the fuck I'm supposed to be talking about. It's like I gotta just walk this shit out. A lot of people capitalize. I'm not saying, oh, you mean like herbs and shit won't work. But listen, man. I don't believe the collectives is where they should be, where we're going into. We're going into a new digital world. If people struggling to fucking receive the codes and even understand the inner world, the time we get into the digital, it's going to be gone. Like, it's going to be faded away, and then I know my ass going to be right back in this joint doing another fucking play.